But right now, that leachate is threatening the river, and therefore they have to do something right now. And what they came up with is collecting the toxic water, the leachate, and shipping that off to be treated and then released. Richmond said you can't do that in the city anymore, so now they're going to have to truck one probably out of state to get rid of that, but that's every single day that they're going to have to do that. So, Keith, that sounds like a great idea, but I just don't know if you could do that right now the way that it sits. And again, this went into bankruptcy. The owners walked away and now left Chesterfield and the people there for the Shoesmith landfill to try to figure out what to do next. You guys want to comment, please feel free to chime in 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140, because they're talking about how much is it going to be just to make sure that you seal that thing and it's done and you don't have anything else that's going to leak into the soil, contaminate anything, or leak into the water system. So I get what you're saying, but that's not, it's I think it's still open right now. So to do any of that would take an act of Congress, it looks like, to try to figure out what to do there. All right, 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. Lots of people also chiming in about the hot dogs. Pro hot dog, anti hot dog this morning on News Radio WRVA. It's National Hot Dog Day. So again, I am pro hot dog. I love hot dogs. Think they're great. Dave is lukewarm. Gary is anti hot dog, at least for his personal consumption. Like to know where you are this morning. 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140 on the James River Air text line. Would you go through a drive-through to get a hot dog? I would. And I'll be honest, I'm lazy. I don't want to get out of the car. I don't want to fight parking. I go through the drive-thrus all the time. But I will tell you this. Whatever stupid idea they come up with in California will make its way over here. And the way that they're moving over here is a lot quicker than you would think from years gone past. So I bring this up, and I'm just wondering, do drive-thrus frustrate you? Now, the original two-way drive-through was In-N-Out Burgers. They invented how to, what can I get for you today? Yes, hey, welcome to my burger place. What would you like? And you order through the two-way speaker. But the drive-through in general is credited to Fort Huachuca, Arizona. And what happened at Fort Huachuca was there was a commanding officer of the Army base there. In fact, it's interesting, Jim Gilmore served there. And that commanding officer did not want to see his soldiers in their uniforms, in their camouflage uniforms, out and about in town. And there's certain branches of the military that, you can't just go leave base and go to the grocery store in your uniform. The Marine Corps, very disciplined on where you cannot wear a uniform. Fort Huachuca, he's like, I got guys running around doing everything under the sun in their uniform. No. You can't even go eat in your uniform. So there's a couple of fast food restaurants, including McDonald's, that was right next to Fort Huachuca. And the owner of the McDonald's saw his business just dive right into the ground. And as it dove right into the ground, he's like, what am I going to do? So he put a drive-through window. Opened up that window and said, hey, you don't even have to come in. You could just order in your car. That way, you're not going to violate the uniform policy of being off base in uniform. The commanding officer, the general, won't be able to hammer you, and you can still come by and get a very tasty hamburger. That's really where McDonald's started putting in drive-thrus, because of the success that they had in Fort Huachuca, Arizona, because the base commander said you can't go into McDonald's in uniform, but certainly you could drive there and drive home to eat and eat in your own house or do whatever, but you can't sit there and eat in uniform. So that's where the original drive-thrus came in. Now, I will tell you that there's a whole bunch of people right now, and this is just the beginning. I'm telling you, they just kind of inch by inch, foot by foot, will start throwing all these ideas out. And if this idea catches on, and it was in California, you will see others that will be empowered by this to say, maybe we need to get rid of drive-thrus altogether. I'm I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And before you know it, somebody's going to have this dopey idea in Richmond that we shouldn't have drive-thrus. I promise you, like I told you, there was the plastic bag tax, the solar. I mean, everything they find over there in their progressive agenda is finding its way here to Virginia. This could be next. So I just have to ask you your best story, your worst story about drive-thrus. Dave, how often do they get your order right? How often did they get your order wrong?
They used to get it wrong fairly often, but now, probably over the last 5 years, they've been a lot better at it.
I think because I use an app in a lot of the places I go.
That could be. And I don't use the app very often because usually if I'm going through a drive-through, it's like a last minute thing.
Right.
I'll be coming home from somewhere. Oh, let's go to McDonald's and get something.
I got
and usually, it's hard to screw up my order because it's, it's value meal number 2 or something.
So I have the McDonald's app. I have the Chick-fil-A app. I need to get the Taco Bell app. I got the Wendy's. I got most of the apps. Again, I'm a technology dork. Oh, somebody says, check out Joey's Hot Dogs in Innsbruck. You know what? That's near my house. I've never been there before. Maybe I'll go there for lunch today since it's National Hot Dog Day. And the leach. So I was mispronouncing it. Leachate. I was pronouncing it like milk in Spanish. Leachate is how you say that. I've actually heard the reports on a couple different TV stations. They call it a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, it's not leachate. It's leach.
Leachate. Leachate.
How
about if I just say leachate is what somebody's telling me. Thank you very much. I'm just going to call it toxic wastewater.
That's a lot easier.
Yeah, I never even heard leachate until a couple weeks ago we started covering the story. Anyway, bringing it back to what we were talking about, the reason why people want to get rid of drive-thrus is they say the cars idling, waiting to get through is bad for the environment, is how they started. Now they're talking about the traffic that is caused by, like, Dave, you can't drive by a Chick-fil-A and not have cars backed into the roadway.
The Chick-fil-A is always backed up.
Chick-fil-A is always backed up. Always backed up. The one near my house, they now have one because they want you to use the app. So they have one lane for drive-through, one lane for picking up off of the app.
That's actually efficient.
No, because more people want to go through the drive-through than go through with the app. And was it yesterday? Dress up like a chicken or dress up like a cow and you get free chicken?
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah. And by the way, I didn't dress up like a cow, but they still gave me because there were little kids. It was so cute, Dave. Little kids going in dressed like cows. They were like, I saw 3 families where the kids had white T-shirts on and they had drawn on or they had pinned on spots to look like a cow.
Yeah, that's funny.
It was awesome.
And also, if you didn't, or I don't know if they did it yesterday, but I know in the past where if you don't have a costume, they'll give you like a paper cow mask that you can color and just stick on your face. And they say, okay, yeah, that's good enough for the free sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't even dress up. I looked at the kids like, I looked at the little kids. I go, oh, look at those cows. And I went, woo. And the kids started laughing. The mom waves at me. And the guy at the drive-thru thought I was so nice that he just gave me free chicken.
And let me tell you, if you go and buy Chick-fil-A and the drive-thru there's a lot of cars in the drive-thru, go in there anyway because they move cars through there so quickly.
They are very efficient.
Service is so good at Chick-fil-A.
They are very, very efficient.
You're not going to sit in your car very long.
I just want to bring that up because, again, I'm giving you the warning signs. Listen, I'm trying to get ahead of you right now with the solar panel idea. They're great, but understand that there's going to be a bunch of people that are going, oh, Governor Sandberger, what a great idea. I'll get solar panels and I can save $2,000. I haven't saved anything. What's going on here? So I'm just trying to get ahead of a couple of these things for you just because I sincerely hope we don't see my VA. You guys want to comment? Feel free. 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. You know where the world's most dangerous hot dog stand is, don't you?
Most dangerous hot dog stand?
The world's most dangerous hot dog stand.
New York City?
No. It's here in Virginia.
Why is it dangerous?
It's at the Pentagon.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen the Pentagon has the sides in the middle. If you ever look, you can Google this. Look at a picture of the Pentagon. In the middle, there's this little building. It's a hot dog stand. You can go get a hot dog in the middle of the Pentagon, and people walk in all the time. So when the Soviets were flying satellites over the top of the Pentagon, they saw all of these people go into this building. I mean, just people, stream of people all day long, standing in line to get in the building. They thought that that's where all of our secrets were. They thought maybe that's where the nukes were. Something's going on right there. So in the plans, if they ever attacked us, one of the most important, biggest targets they had was that hot dog stand. They didn't understand it was just a hot dog stand. All the people that worked at the Pentagon would go in there and get a hot dog. They just saw all these people walking in, so they figured it must be one of the most secure places in the entire building. So they actually targeted it. At one time, some wiseacre climbed up on top of the hot dog stand and put a big bullseye and said, "Hit me." When the Soviet spy satellite came over the top. So they laughed at the Pentagon. That's the world's most dangerous hot dog stand because the Soviets have that as one of their number one targets if they were ever to attack us.
I know somebody that works at the Pentagon. I'll have to ask him about that.
The world's most dangerous hot dog stand.
I do know that they have a Subway sandwich shop there.
Oh yeah,
inside, and it's like the hardest place to work at because you have to go through all these. Yeah, they have to bring like all the sandwiches and all that stuff and all the ingredients they bring in. It has to go through security and all that.
Security. I had a private tour of the Pentagon years ago. It was really cool, really cool. All right, we'll continue with you coming up. We're going to get to the bottom of what's going on. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, and I've got a couple text messages this morning asking about what's going on with ICE. We're actually going to talk to somebody from the Heritage Foundation about ICE facilities and the job that they're doing. We'll do that coming up for you in just a few moments here on News Radio WRVA. But today's program is brought to you by our friends at Pearson Signature Dealerships. That Pearson promise, only at Pearson Signature Dealerships do they double the